welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friend's calling me Jelly. I have lost over 205 pounds on a ketogenic journey, and I am not done yet. If you're new to my channel, please don't judge today's video. I'm going to explain why. First, let me show you yesterday's GKI weigh-in, the day before's Carb Manager, and Fitbit score. So it's less confusing. We're going to do that real fast, and yeah, you'll see. Ketones 1.1, which is surprising because I have woken up with a horrible migraine. Glucose 81. So I went up on the scale. My GKI yesterday was moderate ketosis, 4.0. That's kind of where I've been staying. I did go up 0.4 on the scale. I went to 164. If you watched the day before's video, you would have seen how sick I started to feel that night, how I was pretty much sure I was going up on the scale because I couldn't get my workouts. I felt really drained. I felt horrible. And then yesterday, I have a few clips from, that was my weigh-in for yesterday morning. I have a few clips. I have a breakfast clip. Then I have a little clip of me talking, no makeup on. You'll see. I'm about to break my fast with some bacon and my first collagen coffee. Okay, so you're gonna see this mix with tomorrow's video. It is Wednesday. I woke up with a horrible headache. I had my breakfast, my ketones and everything was fine. I thought it was gonna be fine. Then I did the Oculus, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I got really motion sickness from the Oculus, or because it is a new one, or I get really sick that time of the month, and this one is lasting really long. I usually get sick for 2 days, really nauseous, really fatigued. It's happened all my life. It's one reason. It used to go the whole entire time, but now it's about 2 days worth. So I don't know if it's from that. Also, I've drastically lowered my heart meds about 4 days ago. So my heart is trying to learn to repump. It's not a blood pressure med. It is a medication that controls the pumping of my heart. So I'm really weak from that as well. And I knew I would be. I knew every time I go down for the first 3 weeks, I'm really weak. I'm very nauseous. I'm shaky. I'm really on edge. So I honestly don't know what has caused me to be sick today, because there's so many things. And I'm going to be the first person to admit, because I am so nauseous that, yes, I ate some saltine crackers, and no, I do not feel guilty about it, because I can get that water weight that's going to cause me to back off, but I'm not going to lay here and almost throw my guts up because I'm afraid of some water weight. And my heart burns really bad today. So you hear a lot of people saying that people become afraid of food on diets like keto and other diets. I'm not afraid of any food. I just don't like to collect water weight. And the way I feel, I'd rather have that water weight today than have the severe nausea and the heartburn flowing up. The saltine crackers, a piece of bread, something like that helps soak up the acid in my stomach and calms that down greatly. Like, I think I'm going to be on this couch all day. I'm so sick. And I might not step on the scale tomorrow because I know water weight's coming. I don't know, but I don't care. That's how sick I am. I don't care how much water weight. I don't care if I put on 4 pounds of water weight. I was eating those saltine crackers, and it's not as a cheat. It is a keep me from throwing up. I have never found anything on keto that I can use to calm down my nausea, because keto vegetables make me sick. keto fruit definitely does not calm down my stomach. Meats don't calm down my stomach when I'm nauseous. Neither does chicken broth and stuff. And yeah, nuts make me go up just as much as eating some crackers, so I might as well eat the crackers that I know work and doesn't cause any kind of allergic reactions. So yes, in my opinion, if you're not afraid of your water weight, then eat your crackers when you're sick. You might get kicked for a day or so, but don't be afraid of food. As long as you don't have an addiction problem, you can just get right back on keto. Like, literally. I don't even know if it's going to kick me. And if it does, I'm sure I won't be kicked tomorrow morning, but we'll see. I'll do a test in the morning and we'll see if I do get kicked. I know, I look horrible. No makeup. I think this is the only time I've ever been on camera without zero makeup. No mascara, no nothing. Just, yeah. But I'm feeling a million times better, but I ain't getting up because every time I stand up, I almost throw up again. I think I'm having vertigo. It better not be the headset. I'm going to be so upset if it is. So after I made that video, I ended up getting way sicker and eating more saltine crackers. I'm going to be completely honest. I ate 2 whole tubes of crackers yesterday. I drank a couple of chicken bouillon cubes. I did not get to eat anything yummy yesterday. Alright, I ate probably 100 carbs or more. I don't know. I don't have the box that the crackers came in, so I don't know exactly how many was in each thing. They were the long tubes. I just wanted the nausea, the burning, the constant about to throw up, this horrible heartburn everywhere, and extremely dizzy to stop. I did not care. I knew I was going up on the scale. I did not care. The only thing that would calm my stomach down was crackers. And then 20 minutes later, like I would only eat 2 or 3, and 20 minutes later, the burning, the horrible flushing again, and the choking and feeling like crap happens all over again, and the nausea. So I ate more and more until I went to sleep last night. All I did was lay last night, all day long, day and night. Like, that's all I could do. I was extremely dizzy, extremely nauseous, shaking, in severe pain. And I am not so great today either. So my yoga video will probably be a day behind or so. Because I am extremely still dizzy. I have some things I have to do today. I cannot put off any longer. One is I have to return those yoga pants today. I don't have a choice, even though all I want to do is lay in bed and sleep all day. So, did I go up on the scale? What was my GKI? I already knew it was going to be bad. Originally, I wasn't going to test ketones or glucose. Originally, because I was expecting it all to be horribly bad. And I wasn't getting on the scale because I was already in an upward motion. Because that time of the month will not go away either. Just so everyone knows, it is lingering over 10 days now. And that's causing me to go up too. So I knew it was going to be bad. Wasn't going to do it. Slept in a couple more hours. I'm like, I'm going to do it. Let's show everyone what happens when you eat 2 packs of saltine plus crackers, probably over 200 carbs, because I looked it up, and on most of it was saying it was 20 carbs for 5 crackers of the kind I have. I know it's way more than 5 crackers. There was way more than 10 or 20 crackers. I mean, I went cracker hard yesterday, and I hate crackers. I am not a cracker person. If I come in here and said, well, you know what? I finally had that pumpkin donut I wanted, and I gained this weight. Yeah, I would be more happy about that because I would at least had something I liked, right? So let me go ahead and show you this morning's GKI and weigh-in, which I went ahead and did just so I can show y'all. I don't even think I recorded this just now. Ketones 0.2. I knew I would have no ketones. Glucose 83. Okay, that GKI was in the 23s. So we know I'm not in ketosis. But there was a good thing that came out of this, and that is, did you see my glucose? 83. When I was a diabetic, when I was pre-diabetic, there's no way it would have been at 83 without eating carbs, okay? So, or I am saying 83, right? I don't know. I'm so tired. My head hurts so bad. I don't even know what I'm saying. So, it would never have been that low. I was expecting it to be 110, 105 this morning, 97 at the best. To be 83, I am very proud of that number. It means I don't even have pre-diabetic in me anymore. Like, I went from being a horrible diabetic on 5,000+ milligrams a day. Was it 2,000? 2,500. Sometimes 3,000. I had to do the math in my head. A metformin a day to absolutely nothing. Eating over 200 and something carbs yesterday, and I know it's got to be that high. To 83 blood glucose this morning. I am proud of that number, and I'm going to celebrate that win because that means that is fixed. Now you would have seen the scale, which was a horrible, evil number from Satan, 166.6. I wished I weighed a point up or a point down because I don't want Satan on my scale. Like when I saw that this morning, I had to step on and off like several times. I'm like, are you serious? It's going to have Satan's number on my scale this morning when I was sick as a dog. Like, I couldn't help but laugh my butt off because that was just ridiculous. So I'm up 2.6 from yesterday, and I was up 0.4 from the day before. So I'm up 3 pounds. And I am okay with that. Weird that I said that, right? I knew when I ate those crackers, I was going up in water weight. This is not fat, people, okay? My calories probably wasn't even 500, 600, 700. It was under 1,000 yesterday. My fats were like non-existing. All I had was the bacon with fat in it. Those crackers didn't have fat. It's just carbs. And what does carbs do? It acts like a sponge and makes you hold water. So now we're just going to work on getting the water weight off and then work on getting some more pounds off. I can't work out right now at all. I am way too sick for that, and I'm not going to push it. So while I was sick yesterday, I did go back and watch a few of Keto and the Chaos's old videos that I had seen in the past, but sometimes I am doing a lot of stuff when I'm watching people's videos. And there was one where she was talking about how she doesn't miss her solo water, especially when she feels a worse just coming on because she doesn't want to get the keto flu. I never had the keto flu in the beginning. I didn't even know what it even feels like. And now I've been getting sick about every 6 weeks after I have a major weight loss, and then I end up eating a bunch of crackers, and then in a day or two I feel fine again. But I put on tons of water weight doing those crackers. So what if I'm just losing too much of my sodium? What if this is just a keto flu? Because I've read up on it now, and it can make you shaky, nauseous, pain everywhere, horrible headaches, all kind of stuff can come with it if your electrolytes are off balance. You know, I eat bacon, but it is a low sodium bacon. I put tons of Himalayan salt in all my coffees, but what if losing all that weight so fast is making my sodium too low? I know my magnesium is fine. I am getting over 600 milligrams of magnesium a day when you're only supposed to get around 400 and something for being a woman. But I didn't realize that, you know, I'm taking all these. I'm taking 375 a day. There's some magnesium over here in this coffee stuff, and there's a lot of magnesium in those drinks I've been drinking. So I know I'm getting my magnesium. I'm eating plenty of meat, so I'm getting my potassium. But maybe I'm not getting my sodium. And I've ended up in the hospital on the heart ring for 3 days when I didn't get enough sodium. That was my first year of keto before I learned that I needed to, because I was on a low salt diet before I started keto, and I continued that in my keto journey. Like I was adding that to my keto journey. Don't do that. So what if that's my problem? Because I'm trying to figure out what is making me sick. I also lowered my heart meds. The heart meds I'm on is not for high blood pressure. It controls a bunch of different stuff for different people, depending on what you take it for. I took it to control heart palpitation, so it taught my heart to beat differently. I am on day 5 now of lowering it to a very low dose compared to what I used to be on. And my heart is also having to relearn how to beat without it. These are also side effect symptoms. So that's why I can't say, oh, it's because of my period. Oh, it's because I whooshed and I have no sedum. Oh, it's because I've lowered my meds, or because the seasons change. The truth is, I can't tell you 100% why I keep getting sick. And yes, the last time I got sick was when I was trying to lower these meds and I had to go back up. But I didn't make it to day 5 last time. I think I made it to day 4. And my blood pressure started shooting up too, and my heart started acting up really badly. So I started taking them again. And it's happened every time I tried to lower them. However, my blood pressure is perfectly fine. I don't have a blood pressure headache. I do have a sinus headache, but not a blood pressure one. They're in different locations, totally different. This girl has suffered from migraines and stress and tension headaches all her life, and I can tell you each and every one of them which one it is. So my blood pressure is fine. My heart is not having any trouble beating, no palpitations, nothing. I was also scared that it was the new headset. Gave me severe vertigo and motion sickness. And come to find out, motion sickness can last for a couple of days if you get it really bad. And I suffer from motion sickness. It's why I had to quit gaming on one of my games that actually made me a bunch of money. But I developed severe vertigo and motion sickness. I also, because one of y'all did ask how I make my money. Right now I've been living on savings. I used to play other games and make money on it, and then I tore the ligaments from the fingertips to back here, and after a year it's still not healed, and I can't do it. Every time I do, the nerve damage with my whole twisting, shaking in my head and stuff in my back here is definitely not healed, and it triggers it, and my head starts shaking like a crazy person again, and yeah, making money off games is probably not something I get to do anymore, so I have to develop myself all over again in life. Don't know what to do because I can't just go get a job. It's the virus season, you know. So what I'm really trying to say here on all my rattling, that I am not upset that I went up from eating crackers. Do I wish I had gotten to eat that lovely donut that I've been wanting? Yes. Did after I ate those crackers ask my mom to go get me that pumpkin donut out of their house? Because if I'm going up anyways, I might as well have that donut. Yes, I did. Or the blueberry one that they had. And you know what? That didn't happen because they didn't have any left. So I guess it was a sign. So it feels like if I had let myself throw up all day, be extremely nauseous, knowing that the crackers could stop it, and let myself be really, really sick. Like, I was sick, but, like, without those crackers, I would have been throwing up all day long. All because I didn't want to eat carbs. Then to me, maybe not to y'all, maybe not for your body, but to me, that would have told me I developed an eating disorder. Because to me, a eating disorder is when you're scared of food. I don't want to put water weight on, but I'm not scared to put the water weight on. Like, I'd rather not be nauseous than scared of putting 2.5 pounds of water weight on. And I've done this long enough to know that I was going up 2.5 pounds. I can tell you exactly how many pounds of water weight I put on. If I go off keto, I always put 2.5 pounds on, and there's a good chance I could still go up tomorrow with more water weight until I burn off the carbs I ate yesterday. Sometimes I go to 3.5 pounds. It just takes a few days to get there. But like I said, I'm okay with it. Probably also because I'm completely okay with my size right now. Like, I have no issues with the size I am at all. Even putting the water weight on. No issues with my size. I am who I am, whether I'm this size or I get to that size 8. Because all the bad things I thought about myself, all the feeling uncomfortable, it disappeared when I got into the 160s. Like when I got into a size 10 jean, which are still, I could go put those 11s on today. I was going to wear them, and they're still baggy, even with the water weight. But I decided I wanted to wear this shirt, and I like it better with leggings. It's the first time I wore this shirt. I thought the shirt was too small for me because it's a medium, and it's like, because this kind of material, medium, sometimes are small. And when I tried it on this summer, I couldn't get in it, and now, yeah, even with the water weight, it's fitting me. I'm going to continue towards my goal. Stay keto. Like Keto Diamond says, make your nut smell keto. Even being sick, I haven't eaten today. I've had a coffee because I don't feel like eating. I'm still nauseous. I still have that horrible headache that's surrounding my head, almost surrounding like this. And that's what scared me, thinking it's the Oculus, because the new Oculus surrounds your head. It's kind of painful. I'm not liking the new one right now. Maybe it's just because I can't get it adjusted right on my head. I can't get, it has 3 settings for your eyes. Your IPD, that's the spacing between your eyes. It's stupid that there's only 3 settings. I think there's a 58, 63, 65, no, 68. Yeah, those are the settings for them. My spacing for my eyes is a 65.5. And the Oculus that goes to the computer, you type it in and it works perfect. So it did make me nauseous because I cannot get it not blurry. It's a little blurry. It's a little, and it's very tight on the face, and it just doesn't hold right. And I've watched a lot of videos, and people seem to be able to get theirs to fix or seem to adjust their eyes to get used to it. And I don't know if I can, and I can't even try right now. I'm feeling so sick. And I really hope I can get to work because it's way easier than having a cord. I have to start over from scratch in all my games, and that kind of upsets me because I was going to start live streaming some of them because I got so far, but live stream is how you can make some money. I don't know about Oculus, but on other gaming, people like to watch people sit and game, and they give you money to do it. That's how I made my money. People like to watch me game. And I was 368 pounds, and people like to watch me game. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do anything else, right? I was stuck in a chair, so might as well. But that is my dream job. I have to admit, I love gaming. But after finding keto, finding y'all, my dream job actually now is to help people get healthy and lose weight. I don't know how to make that into a career, but that's my dream job, to share keto with more people and show them it is not evil like other people say it is, and all these nutritionists, ooh, it's bad for you, blah, blah, blah. No, honey, I want to show you there are more people like me, people who's lost the crazy amount of weight, who's healed everything in our bodies, who have a life and are the person we were supposed to be. We're not imprisoned by the fat that was surrounding us, holding us back. Oh, I was on a group, I think it's Cooking with Christy or something. She's part of Dr. Eric Westman's group. She's written some Southern Keto cookbooks and stuff. She has a YouTube channel. But I was on her Facebook group. And a girl was talking about how she was getting discouraged because she lost like 30-something pounds. And then she put 4 more on. And I was trying to explain to her, it's a roller coaster. It is not a slide down, especially for women. And this other girl was like, well, you've lost like 100-something sticks of butter because each stick of butter is a 1/4 pound. So I did the math, and it's 800-something sticks. It's on my phone. I can't even look and see. It's 800-something sticks of butter that I have lost. This is like a new game changer, thinking of it that way. I have never thought of it as in, well, you know, sticks of butter is fat, and each one's a 1/4 pound, and I lost 205 pounds. How many sticks of butter have I lost? 800-something sticks of butter. I don't know if that, like, because that girl had lost like 100-something sticks of butter for 35 pounds. And I don't know, that just, I'm hearing myself always say I've lost 205 pounds, but thinking of 800-something sticks of butter pot on my island, That's crazy. Or 20 and a half bags of 10-pound potatoes all over my counters. That's what I was thinking too today. Like, when you start thinking of it as objects of what you've lost, it can really hit home. I know I'm rattling today. One thing is because I don't feel good. And when I have headaches, I seem to like, ooh. I keep getting all these strangers, fake numbers calling, deny. So we still got to do this sometime this week. Maybe I'll do it Sunday. Because today's Thursday. And I still have to make the yoga video. Don't worry, I'm doing it. It's just gonna maybe be a day late, so sorry. Because I'm afraid I'll like fall. Like, I keep grabbing the chairs and stuff because I'm really, really dizzy. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh, I'm really scared to trade this in. They have a trade-in program for the Mojo right now. You send them your old one, they give you the new one. You have to buy strips with the new one, so it's like $50-something, and you get this for free, and you send your old one back. Mine, I can test back to back and back and back. My glucose is never going to go up, maybe 1 point. My ketones are never going to be different. But I saw it with Keto Diamond in them, and I've seen it with other people, that the new one is all over the effing place. Now, there have been some other people that use it, and they say it's practically the same reading every time. But they're also getting some crazy high ketones that I don't see how they're doing it. Like, I don't know. Like, some people get some really high ketones, and I'm just like, how are you doing that? You ate carbs and stuff, and how are you at like the highest ketone possible readings? Like, oh no, that makes me wonder if it's even working. Oh my gosh, my bra strap is making me, like, it's poking at me wrong. I forgot your bra strap to flip, and it's like, ooh, poke. I know. I'm all over the place today, people. I'm so sorry. So I have to go to UPS, take back those crazy leggings that were made for 2-year-olds. And, I mean, they supposedly wasn't, but they must be really thin once you put them on, because they are short. So once you put them on and stretch them, they must be very thin. And I mean, they look sexy in the pictures, but yeah, I'm not trying to get my boyfriend to say I'm looking like a hoe on cam, so we're not going there. But I do need some new leggings. I think I'm sticking with the, okay, I have a list. Of course, I do have my Amazon wish list and stuff all listed below. Some of y'all have been crazy sweet and have sent me stuff in the past from there. I'm hoping to get that P.O. box soon because I want to do the Christmas cards exchange, and I want to do my Poshmark, and but what I was saying is I have a keto list that is not, it's an idea list. It's not a wish list. It is, so people ask me, well, what do you use? Which product have you eaten? What, like, even my cooking stuff, they're like, well, which Ninja do you use, or which blenders, or blah, blah, blah. Like, everything I use is on there. The leggings that I like and it always seems to fit me right is on there. The shirts I buy for working out too, it's on there, so you can actually see what I get. There's even a little pad thing that's called a keto shopping list, where you just mark what you need and you rip it off and you take it to the grocery store. Like, if I use something or I like something, I just put it on that list. I get nothing for it. It's not like affiliate links or nothing. It's just to show you what I like and what I use, and sometimes it can help people, especially if they're new to keto, or you want a workout shirt that seems to be true to the size. Those extra large swim on me now, and I went and I ordered 1 pack of mediums. I really want the yellow ones, but I bought the peach and purple and black because I was worried that the mediums were going to be too small for me, because when I bought the extra large, they were very tight on me, like insanely tight. Like, I shouldn't have been wearing them, and the mediums fit me fine. They're a little baggy too. So I might go back later and buy the yellow set. Comes with yellow, green, and something else. But not yet. I'm trying to be good and not buy too many. And I'm just going to go back and buy one of the pants. Probably a medium because the extra large is way too big. It's really hard to know what size you wear when it comes to workout clothes. Every single maker seems to be a different size. Even jeans are that way. Like, can we just get it across the board, people, and make it easy for us women, please? Okay, now I've been rattling for 20 minutes. I could probably rattle all day, to be truthful, because I laid on the couch talking to no one yesterday all day long. And now it's just like and I didn't make a video, so I have all this energy, even though I have a headache. But I'm not taking a Motrin because when I notice when I take too many Motrins, my heartburn gets crazy in my stomach, and that could have been why I was so nauseous and so much heartburn yesterday. And I did take the sodium, the Solo water last night. Let me show you my little thingy. So this is my Solo water. Trying not to shake it because I was warned by y'all you don't shake it. I thought you shook it and then you drank it. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. Come to find out. And I don't pour it through here anymore. So I just open it up and stick in a spoon. Pour me some out. And it smells like salt. And then I put it on my little spoon and put it in my water and I drink it, which I'm probably about to do in just a second. But I'm glad I was told by Keto and Chaos, don't use metal lids. Look how, this is not from pouring. This is just evaporating. So if it was a metal lid, it would be all rusted. So I went on Amazon and bought these little bad boys. Of course, it didn't need a spout on it, but I got them really, really cheap. And I thought it would be cool because they come as a set and the kids can drink out of them. So I'm going to go to the UPS store. Have to go to Keto's today and pick up my order. It's been sitting there. I still have not made it there all week to get it. Probably going to drink one of my Premier shakes in a few minutes or make a coffee to go. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. I'm not even hungry. I'm not even thinking about food, which is really surprising. Usually when I have such a high carb day, I wake up starving the next day, but that has not happened today at all. Maybe because I don't feel so great. Tonight I will probably do this again. We will see. I was going to take a break on doing these so much, especially since I can't decide to upgrade or not. I really like this one. But these strips are very expensive. They are not cheap. The newer ones, the strips are cheaper by 20%. But I have one more set left here. It's one reason I don't want to trade in. I want to use them. But like I said, not cheap. And I definitely am going to need them for the tests when I do those cookie dough bites. Well, I guess they're called, I think they're just dough bites from Enlightened. So we will do that at the end of the month. Since I'm already kicked and already gained water, I don't want to do it now. I want to do it when I'm not kicked and when I have no water on me. So I can use that as an example because we'll know what it does to me, right? And it also could just be from nuts. So it wouldn't be an issue y'all may have. Sometimes I have an issue with nuts going up in water. So I'm shutting up now. I am going because I have ran my mouth to y'all for over 23 minutes. I will show you what I eat today. 4 o'clock, I'm going to eat soon. I'm cooking me a porterhouse. I haven't eaten food today. I've had one collagen coffee today. And I am about to drink this as well with my dinner, which is just going to be the porterhouse steak. I don't know how many ounces it is. I got to weigh it out and stuff. I'm actually finally hungry. I wasn't hungry all day. I was in ketosis. I forgot to take my ketones and blood sugar before I started drinking this, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to wait until tomorrow and not waste the strips. My stomach is finally growling. And like I said, I have had quite a few teaspoons of this today, and I think that's why I feel amazing. I think Keto Chaos has a good theory there that when she whooshes, she can have the keto flu if she doesn't drink enough of this, and I think that might have been my problem. We will see. I added more of them in and I feel amazing, and before I added this today I was feeling like I was dying still, and yesterday I was miserable. this will be great if it turns out just to be my sodium and that I can control it and not have these issues. Came out to 5.8 ounces. I'm about to sit down and eat it and drink my protein shake. Okay, so I've not got to do my yoga video or do any workouts or anything other than the dinner you saw me eat because Midnight had kittens, I think, within the last 24 hours, and she abandoned one in the dirt. So I'm hoping this lady that works at Petco who rescue newborns can take her tomorrow. I did go to Petco. I bought the bottle. The boy said bye. It doesn't work on infants. She can't even begin to use it. I do have a syringe from Haley as a baby for her meds that's, you know, been cleaned out and everything. I've had in drawers for a long time. So I've tried that. I got the special formula for her, or it could be a boy. I learned new things. Do you know you have to take a Q-tip after you feed them that's wet and stimulate their booty to make them go to the bathroom? You better have a paper towel because it comes immediately. I'm learning all kind of things, but I can't keep her because my kid's allergic and I can't have her outside because she'll freeze to death or an animal will eat her. And I tried my best to make Midnight take her back, and every time she tried, the male cats wouldn't let her, and she ended up taking off to her other babies. I think she was this one like fell out because they have a tendency to have them up in the boards, and then she moves them like in the rafters, and she moves them after she gives birth. And I think this one ended up falling out. We couldn't find the other ones to put her back. I haven't touched her. No one's actually touched her. We're using nitrate gloves to touch her just in case. But Midnight refused to take her back. And Honey's a kitten. And, of course, she can't take her. I tried to get Honey to have anything to do with her. And she's a little upset and jealous. So I'm praying she makes it through the night. And I'm praying that someone will take her tomorrow. Like the lady can take her. Because there's no way I can wake up every 2 hours and try to keep her alive, and she has to stay in someone's house for 6 weeks. And then that would be too much cat hair. Like this little not moving, I can keep the house safe. She has umbilical cord. She is a newborn. She's a very newborn. It could be a boy for all I know. It's really hard to make her eat. She had inhaled tons and tons of sand being on that ground. I had to pull tons out of her mouth, and at first I was worried because her breathing was harsh because I know sand was all in her nose and everything. But she's doing better than she was this earlier. I think I managed to get a milliliter in her. It's supposed to be 1 to 2 every 2 hours. We're going to have a really long night. She's so little. It's really sad. Like, I'm trying not to cry, and if anything happens to her, at least I'll know I tried. But I really wished Midnight would take her back because they really need their mommies. So, but she won't. She left her on the ground crying for hours and hours and hours in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of male cats, and male cats around here tend to eat newborns. She doesn't seem to have anything wrong with her. Midnight usually, if something's wrong with her cat, she doesn't let it live. She takes care of it. So, I don't think there's anything wrong with her because she didn't try to kill it, and Honey didn't try to kill it. The other female cats seem to kill the ones that are sick, and that did not happen, so I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I just think she's poor little baby been abandoned. And Midnight is really mad because Honey became friends with us, and she doesn't like her kittens having anything to actually do with us. She wants to be fed by us, but doesn't want us to touch them. So Midnight abandoned her cats that let us near them. And I'm afraid that's one reason she won't take her back, because she had to be picked up. It wasn't a choice. Where she had been there for 8+ hours. Midnight never came to get her. My dad's tractor would run her over, so she had to be rescued. See her again one more time. So I will be doing the yoga video, but I actually have a big time reason why I didn't do it today. Or a little reason. She's so cute.